Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about how not to get your ads ghosted on Backpage. Basically, when your ad is ghosted, it's when you post an ad on Backpage and everything goes great. It says the ad was posted successfully. You confirm the link, and there's no error message. It said, great, your ad's been posted on our system. But you go look for the ad and it's nowhere to be found. It's just not there. Okay? There wasn't an error message saying something was wrong. They said everything was great, but the ad is just not there. That's called getting your ad ghosted. There was a time not too long ago where on Backpage you could take one email account and you could go to all 500 cities on Backpage and post the same ad. And you'd have a very good chance of having your ads stick and having your ads appear. However, they have changed the way they do things now. And if you have one email address, which is the same as an account, and you post the same ad in multiple cities the same day, they're just going to delete all the ads, and they're really aggressive at it. You can look at the BizOps ads here. Here's Los Angeles, which is a busy area. Now, they have way less ads than they used to. That's because they're deleting all those people's ads who post in the same ad in multiple cities. So if you want to post ads on the Backpage, what you need is one account per ad and one URL per ad. One URL is a website that you post. So if you wanted to post 100 ads on Backpage in one day, you would need one email address for each ad you post, and each ad that you post would have to have a unique website address. Now, you can get email aliases. Most free email accounts will allow you to have an email alias, which is basically an email address where all the email comes just into one email box. You know, you could have your name at Outlook.com, and then you could have your name 2 at Outlook.com and your name 3 at Outlook.com. All would come into the same email address. Using a strategy like that would be easier with email aliases. Now, if you want different website addresses, Backpage does not accept any type of shortening link, bit.ly, tinyurl, goo.gl, nothing, nada. Even foreign ones, they don't take that. They don't play that. Okay, so if you've got your little tracking URL and you want to use it, forget it. Your ad won't get through. You'll get an error message there. So you would need actually a separate, unique domain name that is unique to you. If you wanted to collect a bunch of domain names, you could look around for .info domain names. You just Google cheap domain names, cheap.info domain names, and you can get those for 99 cents each. You get 100 of them, that's $100, and that gives you a unique URL. But basically, if you want to post on Backpage now, you really have to have one ad per email address per day. If you post 3 of the same ads in different cities using the same email address, you will have your ads deleted. So the variables that you have to look at are your email addresses. You need a unique email address for each ad you post, and the URL. You need a unique URL. So if you want to use Backpage in your marketing strategy, you have to come up with something along those lines. Now, there's software that will spin email addresses, so on and so forth, but that would be the strategy. Actually, to me, it really is getting to the point where it is not worth it. You really, I think, are better off posting your ads on places where it's going to be permanent. Put up a good YouTube video, and get that on all the different video hosting sites, social media. A big problem with Backpage ads is they're gone after 30 days, even if you do get them posted. So in a lot of ways, the Backpage is overrated now. Now, maybe eventually they'll get so that just by putting one ad, you'll get a lot of traffic, and that would be great. And I think that's the direction they're going, which is fine. Okay, so I would suggest using Backpage as just a smaller part of your marketing plan. sure, go post some ads there, but a mass strategy on Backpage, you could do it, okay, but is it really worth it? So that's just something to consider. All right. I'd like to ask you to, check out my link in the description. And if you want, join my newsletter. I'll have lots of tips, marketing ideas, and I've got some better ideas for you than just tearing your hair out to massively post ads on Backpages. There's other places you can get traffic. All right. Wishing you all the best. This is Matt. Thanks.